Okay, so these are the ingredients that I use when making my vegan spaghetti. I use brown rice pasta. I get this from a store called Fresh Thyme. You can get them from any fresh market kind of stores. It's really good. It doesn't get mushy when it cooks and boils in water. I really like that. I use avocado oil when I am pretty much cooking anything, honestly. So I use this when I put my beefless grounds in the skillet to cook. And this is the brand that I use. It cooks really fast. So I don't usually do this until my noodles are pretty much almost done, because this only takes maybe about 3 to 5 minutes to cook. I use Newman's spaghetti sauce. It's vegan. It's really, really good. I really love it. I get the marinara kind, or I get the kind that has garlic flavoring in it. I really love garlic, but they didn't have any, so I had to go with these two. And then I use pink Himalayan salt to add to my beefless grounds, and I put a little bit in the water once it starts boiling to help cook the noodles quicker. And I just have a Kroger brand of black pepper and the seasoned salt from Lawry's. I also use sugar in the raw, cane sugar. I use this to add to my spaghetti because I like my spaghetti. I don't like it to be tart, but I don't like it to be too sweet. So this is what I add in there. Just a couple. I kind of gauge it. I don't put a lot, so if somebody wanted to know how much to start off, I would say maybe two tablespoons. And then after that, it would just be how you like the taste of it. So these are all of my ingredients, in case anybody wants to purchase them. Vegan style, I have a purifier, so I am just going to put some water in here, probably about maybe 2 or 3 cups, so I can put my noodles in here after the water starts boiling so they can cook. So I always turn my eye on high to get the water heating fast. And once it starts boiling, then I will turn it down to probably about between the 8 and the 6 mark. So somewhere in here. So I'm gonna let that boil and then we'll be back. So it is boiling. So I am just going to struggle. Really struggle. Really struggle. Okay, so I got that open, and I don't know why I'm struggling. I just take out the noodles, and I break mine up. I don't know if anybody else does, but I feel like it helps to cook faster. And I feel like it makes it more full, if that makes any sense. I do the whole bag of noodles, one whole bag, which is 16 ounces. And they're gonna pop and fly everywhere, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan sea salt, just a couple sprinkles, and cover it back up. And then I'll turn it down to probably about 7, and let it cook. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to cook the beefless ground. I already got the eye on high. So I'm gonna take some avocado oil And just kind of make some kind of zigzag lines. Sometimes I make a smiley face. That in there. In the package up. Make sure when you do this, if you use this product, when you get it, it's usually like hard or kind of like all together, like squished together. So that's why you saw me separating it, so it can all fall in crumbles and not one big block and then go everywhere. And so I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, just a couple sprinkles of pepper, just a few dashes of seasoned salt, and a few dashes of pink Himalayan salt. Beefless browns cook really, really fast. So this is why I did not do this first. I usually wait till my noodles are almost done. So they can kind of get done at the same time. So I'm just gonna let this cook. Now that I got the eye warmed up and it's cooking, I will turn down my temperature to about 6. Because you don't want it to burn, because you have to remember it's not a meat product. It's plants and wheat. So it cooks really, really, really fast. So noodles are done. So I have a lid that has options for me to be able to strain with different size holes. So I'm going to use a smaller side so the noodles don't slide out, and I'm locking my top, and I'm going to drain any water that is in there. And it's really not any. It all evaporated. So what I'm going to do is take some water. You can use hot or cold, is your preference. And I'm just going to kind of put a little in there. Put my top back on. Because since the water evaporated completely, when noodles cook, it leaves like this kind of thick, filmy liquid. So you want to like rinse that off, and you can see the color of it. You don't want to have that taste in your spaghetti when you are done cooking. It has like a grainy taste if you actually leave it and don't rinse them off. I'm gonna do it one more time. So once that is done, I am going to pour all of my beefless ground in here. See how the bottom of the skillet looks? But it's okay. It will wash right off. So once that is all in there, now I'm going to add my spaghetti sauce. Whole jar of spaghetti sauce. All of the goodness. Stir it in there. And I'm gonna use both jars of spaghetti sauce. I tried using just one before, and well, for my preference, I like my spaghetti to be quite saucy. So if you don't, then one jar will be enough. But you have to also think, when you're making spaghetti and the sauce and the amount of sauce you use, that at some point you're going to reheat it for another meal. And so if it's already kind of dry, once you reheat it, it's going to be even more dry. And at that point, you're going to wish you had more sauce. And I'm using 8-ounce jars of spaghetti sauce. These are the sizes that I use all the time when I make this. And so at this point, you just kind of stir it, get everything mixed really well. Make sure all the meat is coated. Well, beefless grounds is coated, and all of the noodles. And then at this point is when I add my sugar in the raw, cane sugar. And I'm just gonna add, see how it comes out? It's like little, they're like chunks almost, like little crystals. So once I do this, I'm gonna mix it all up. I'm going to turn down the temperature and I'm gonna let it cook until it is completely heated throughout, and then it will be done and ready to eat.